expected Coutinho, Suarez and Messi lead the line tonight. Now until kick-off now. After the break, you can hear a fascinating interview with the Barcelona midfielder Ivan Rakitic. Will be Barcelona and Liverpool. The two teams are out on the pitch warming up. You probably recognise him. He's doing his traditional, very gentle warm-up alongside Luis Suarez. Very rarely separated, those two, that's for sure. Croatian midfielder Ivan. There's a huddle on the pitch. Messi saying a few words. Captain for the first time this season, of course, and it's been pretty special so far. They've won La Liga. They're in the final of the Copa del Rey, and of course now here in the semi-final of the Champions League, the one that Messi has said he really wants this particular season. There he is, Lionel Messi, the man that Liverpool have to curtail if they have a chance.
Yep, you've got to get your bodies around him. Man United done that at Old Trafford. Here at the Camp Nou they didn't. They've got to do that today, he's the man. OK, here we go. Sky and BT TV customers can download on the app, of course, but it's time to
have his colleagues about what is expected on this particular evening.
Perhaps tonight.
Lovely touch by Suarez to Coutinho, and Messi's involved.
Yes, an interesting call, isn't it, Joe Gomez? Perhaps defensively more solid than Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona maybe just trying to work out Liverpool's shape.
Messi is something he might be able to cut through himself, and he's still chasing here. Virgil van Dijk, voted on Sunday the Players' Player of the season, a great. If it continues like this, I think it's going to be a Messi. Find a pass and does to Busquets, the metronomic midfield player.
No. See it as a personal challenge, Van Dijk, I'm sure, to come out on top.
Messi. Vidal to Messi. Don't go man for man very often anyway, and you wouldn't go man for man on him because it would be a thankless task for one man, but they're trying to get round Leo Messi every time he gets the ball. Look at the number of shirts. This is Alba's response. Messi coming in, he's still there, asking for handball. They can have a look at it.
That was it there. It would be harsh, but you just never know these days. European competition.
Messi had the best view of all. Messi tees it on to Coutinho, got Suarez with him. Liverpool backpedaling here. And a shot from Coutinho. Just bend it into that far corner from his perspective. It was too close to Alisson.
Yeah, Barcelona.
Yeah, Salah rather leaving it to Gomez to deal with the Barcelona left back. Coutinho!
Looked off there. You know, they keep the flag down, don't they? It was, though, I think.
Yeah, cut of the grass tells you. To say about it as well, probably certainly Liverpool have asked some questions. They've got Messi and his senior players to come up with embarrassing Henderson. Messi, it's a good one from Matip. He's trying to get there. Challenge for the ball. No, at least the first one was. Okay. Protect it, Sergio Roberto. Look where Messi is. And look what he does. A world-class right back as well. He's not going to get away here, or is he? Henderson, he still gets a touch. Messi, Suarez. Messi. Sergio Roberto did well. Coutinho, an outrageous flick. Messi, everything's to his left. He can't Get the ball there initially, he does to Coutinho now. Messi again. Messi's ball is picked out, Jordi Alba. To Suarez, to Jordi Alba again. Coutinho coming in. Carrying their own threat. Barcelona have Messi. This sort of area. Here he goes. Challenge. Virgil van Dijk, who didn't get very far. And Messi tries again. Suarez.
The earlier foul, was it?
And it's got stoppage time to go. There'll be a little bit of that. Certainly injury to Keita. The usual doubling up. It's a spot. First up. Messi. Robertson is coming back and Milner came across. A cheeky grin.
He's not one for rolling around Messi if no real contact's been made. But he made sure the ref knew all about that challenge.
Wilson got the ball and then Milner kept on running. But some very competitive football as well. Messi to arrive still. Pressed late in this first half, takes a lot of energy to keep doing that.
It's a big old pitch this.
Played by Vidal, Coutinho, Messi, lovely weight on that to Coutinho, Suarez, back to Coutinho again, Mantic is the defender. And there are questions asked of Bjorn Kuipers, can't wait for the second half already.
No, that's a slack pass to the wrong man.
Messi. Busquets puts the brakes on. Gets in the way.
It's a different game. Like you said, both sides have had a real go in the first half, so I don't think there'll be that massive difference in game style. I think another goal will change it either side of how things might pan out in that second half. But I think
towards Vidal, picked up by Messi, Rakitic. Still now. Trying to tee it up, Robertson likewise, but it's a weak one. It's the counter-attack on from Barcelona, the English club. Messi's been quiet. Trying to get it out, but it's only a quick upfield, but it's found Messi. Here's Messi again, and he's off. He had a kick in the second half. Look how 5 Liverpool players around him make sure that his kicks aren't very meaningful. After Barcelona had won the Champions League at Wembley, it's Manchester United. Here comes Semedo. Reach there. Second goal would certainly help. Messi around, could happen in an instant. And here's Vidal. One pass too many. Look for Suarez. Why not go for goal from there? And that's what Messi's saying.
Yeah. Maybe got just caught between his feet. It all looked a bit awkward at the end. What about this for a little pass? Definitely onside.
Messi telling you. Messi magic. They had it a moment or two ago with the pass that don't necessarily have to hurry it. Messi. There's no flag and it's Suarez. Matip doesn't get as many of the plaudits as Virgil van Dijk, certainly playing as well as the Messi created moment.
Yeah, lovely pass. Was onside, just level. First touch.
Can't get through. Down, play it out. That's where Messi's finding himself. He's having to be the ball that they play out to, and he doesn't really relish these situations.
No, well, he won't relish those challenges.
Messi. So much for Barcelona, but here's Messi, and Suarez hits the bar, and Messi follows up, and it is 2-0. They picked Liverpool's pockets for their counter-attack, certainly against the run of play. And that's why the celebrations are so joyous. He can't believe it, Jurgen Klopp.
No, it has been all one way. You were spot on, Martin. It is a pickpocket job, that. And when you've got players like him, like Suarez in your team, you can never take anything for granted as the opposition. And he's there to snaffle it up, a poacher's effort from Leo Messi. Having scored so many spectacular goals in his career, this one would have tasted just as sweet, because he knows how big it is in the grand scheme of things. A little break of the ball. What does he need that goal with, Suarez? But guess who's on the end of it?
Just to run it into the net. Cue the mayhem that follows a Messi goal yet again. That's tough on Liverpool, but they've had chances.
You could say there's a bit of good fortune, it falls straight to him, but it can't be luck. It's instinct, isn't it? Surprisingly, that second goal's lifted the Barca.
Frustrating even if they can get one. If they concede another one, of course, they are in trouble. And it's Messi taking them on. A bit deflated.
Well, I'll try and kill the two-legged tie here, won't they? Last 15, Barcelona, they can...
He would have stopped expecting Suarez to put that into the net. Not this fella. He made sure. Suarez would have been offside there. Semedo. This could go up.
Conceding that second, easy for heads to drop.
Lovely ball from guess who again? Jordi Alba. Barcelona got players flooding in. Right. There are some gaps appearing now. And Fabinho took Messi out, put for it. Aware that he's not going to get the return pass. So good value at this stage for 2-0. They've taken their chance, and Liverpool not been able to get the better of Ter Stegen. They made a number of good saves in the second period. Messi, oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Just when you think he's done everything, he comes up with something even more special to catch Alisson out and to make it 3-0.
Well, to beat Alisson from there, I've got to say, I mean, he smiles. It takes some doing, and perhaps only that fella could do it. I mean, if you wanted to go and place it in the corner, I don't think you could do much better job than he did. How far out was he? 25, 27 yards. It's majestic from the best player in the world, from perhaps the best player we've ever seen. Wow, look at that.
Well, the fans are worshipping him, and you can understand why. He is a god of the game. The god of the game. And suddenly, thanks to Messi, 1-0 has become 3-0 for Barcelona.
You could see it in Klopp's expression. Sometimes you have to hold up your hands and say, we cannot compete with this player. There's nothing we can do.
Well, he was beaten to 600, wasn't he, by Cristiano Ronaldo recently. He's there now. And he won't want to be known as a nearly man, Jurgen Klopp. He's a wonderful manager, and he's created a fantastic team. Origi. Liverpool in a position, Alan, really where they've got to try and, what will we have, maybe 6 or 7 minutes left. Here is Messi. This is in the second leg. Ter Stegen takes charge. Here comes the break. What Liverpool can't do is concede a fourth, and they're in some peril of that happening. Messi for Suarez. play it back to Messi rather than go for goal.
No, he's not as comfortable on his left foot. I've seen that a couple of times tonight, Suarez.
Similar.
Just waiting for Henderson to get 10 yards. He doesn't think he is.
Vidal, Messi, superb. Rakitic. He's got Alenya up with him. He's looking for Dembele. They want to shoot. He's looking for the player. Wants a corner. Great shot in the end. Real contention in this semi-final. The answer is no, and Bjorn Kuipers has said you can play on to Barcelona. It could get worse for Liverpool here. Dembele, Messi, Dembele, oh, he scuffed it, and that would certainly have been the final. But they've taken a big step towards it, thanks to this fella. At 1-0 with, 16 or 17 minutes to go, Jurgen Klopp's team were doing everything but equalise. And then Messi, when he walked one in really after Suarez had hit the bar, and then the most perfect of free kicks. 2 for him, 3 for Barcelona, none for Liverpool, who forced saves after save at the start of the half from Ter Stegen, and one off the line from Rakitic. Salah hit the post. They couldn't score, but Barcelona have got 3 as they head for Anfield in 6 days' time. Wonderful game and a great result for the home team. Tough for Liverpool to take. Barcelona 3, Liverpool 0.
This is stuff that I can tell my kids, my grandkids one day, because he's that good. He can decide a game at this level, the top cutting-edge level of this football, the game we love. He can decide it as and when he decides. And I mean, the individual brilliance, the way he appreciates teammates when he's running at high pace, his distribution, his timing of the passes and decision making is all phenomenal, and then he executes. But Liverpool, as much as we can talk about Barcelona, they missed big chances in this game.
For a lot of the game, actually, Lionel Messi was kept relatively quiet by a very good Liverpool performance, but in the end, he came good.
Yeah, Liverpool has been trying to find that chance who can score the first goal, try to keep alive this side, but it's quite difficult to go back to Anfield. We know that the history of Anfield, we know how important is the crowd there, but thinking of a Barcelona without scoring goal is quite difficult. I mean, this man, he was the difference. We talk about him during the first few minutes before the game. He knows when he has to relax. He started the second half just resting, because sometimes he does that. He rests, wait for the time to arrive to get the ball and start creating the chances we've seen until he scored the second one.
Do you think he's actually a human being?
Sometimes no. But what I would say is that he came out at the beginning of the season. For someone to come out in a team sport and say, I want to bring this trophy back to this club, it's a huge statement. That's a huge belief in your own ability. He knows what he's got under his body. He knows how good he is, and someone like him, I mean, to be in his team. We heard Rakitic speaking yesterday as well about following the leader, following this guy. He's got everything. I mean, he's one of the best, if not the best, to play of all time. He's just a phenomenal player. To be here today, as I said, I'm delighted to be here.
We saw him in the beginning of the game. We talked before. You will see in the first few minutes if he wants to win this game and he start pressing, if start regaining the ball. We saw him even regaining the ball inside the box for his team. He shows the commitment. If Lionel Messi is showing the commitment, he's running, the rest of the players are going to give 120%.